Okay, I'm gonna go over the Lotus setups really fast. So on attack, we're gonna have the KJ turret here. Basically, almost every round is just a pistol strat. If they have strong A main control, we leave our Viper. She does not put up the wall, as you can see. The wall is not here, and then we just go C. If they go hard C, we pivot to A, and Viper can help us. So that's our pistol strat. This is our default for C. So we're gonna have Raze, Fade, Viper, and we're gonna have KJ and Omen on A. And we're just gonna leave a smoke here, and we're just gonna hold. Off A info, we're going to go C, and then Raze is just gonna satchel to this pin right here. Fade's gonna I, and we just run on, and we have our KJ late lurk B. If they go C, it's gonna be the opposite. We're just gonna go A, and this Omen smoke would go in the stairs. Okay, so this is for our A take. We're gonna have our Omen TP the rubble here to avoid the nade, because normally Razes just bounce it off the wall. Just depends how the Raze throws it. Fade eyes up here, there's a lineup for it. And Viper just mollies this. Raze is gonna satchel up here to help the Omen fight. And then these two will sit back to either dodge a nade and then help, or just help if there's no nade. KJ is gonna stay in this box right here until we make a move. After we take A, we just hold and wait. So Omen can throw a smoke here, or he can throw a smoke here. Either way, we just hold, and then KJ is gonna hold C and B. Alright, and this is what it's gonna look like when we pivot to B. We're gonna have our KJ walk up here, and then we wait for B contact before KJ walks up. Fade's gonna dog inside God. Omen's gonna blind this, and then walk back to Rubble to hold. We're gonna have Raze entry, and a Viper's gonna follow. We will open the door when we hold, so this with this smoke right here, and then after we take B, we can Omen smoke here, or we can just hold the smoke and just smoke for sight. Either way, this threatens the A, because there's not always gonna be a guarantee that we're gonna be able to take B. And then KJ has to live here, because if she dies, we're gonna get crunched, and it's gonna be bad. Okay, so this is gonna be our B default, where we just break util and we chill. So this is if they adapt and they start pushing B and C, we just hold. We're gonna have our Omen Smoke here to threaten to walk up to either Rubble or to this elevated position. We're gonna have our KJ and Raze walk up. They're gonna break the util, and then we're gonna chill. Fade and Viper are going to walk up, and if there's a smoke here, Viper is gonna walk across, and Fade's just gonna chill. If there's no smoke, you guys can walk up together after you fade eye. Delay the fade eye for like a good 10 seconds, otherwise just hold. And after 10 seconds, you can walk up. Off info, we can either push B or C, or maybe even A, depending on how they pressure C and B. And now we're gonna move on to defense. So this is our passive A hold. Mostly like C strong side basically. So Omen can smoke a one way on A, or he just smokes C like this. We would one way, but we don't normally push C, so this smoke is probably better. Viper's gonna molly A main almost every round. Normally there's a Viper wall like this. I guess I forgot to put it in this image. And Omen's just gonna hold with that. Raze is gonna help the Omen. The rotations will look like this. Fade moves to B. Raze goes to C to help Killjoy, and Killjoy will play Sight. Omen's gonna be in this corner mainly. If they go A, it's gonna look like this. Fade's gonna go into Sight with Viper. Viper can try to hold tree, and Omen can try to one way for her. And then Raze will instead rotate to help them in stairs. Or, if you want to, Omen and Raze can help fight A main with Viper and Fade here. And we put up the wall. We Omen blind like this. And then we just fight together. Okay, so this is going to be our A take. We're going to have a Raze nade, Omen blind in A main. We're going to have a Fade Eye here to start with. And then if we know that they don't go Rubble, or like Satchel or TP there, we could just start this one instead. Just mix it up. Doesn't really matter. Raze is gonna path towards Rubble, and FaZe is gonna follow her. Omen's gonna path to this box here. After that, we leave Omen to hold right here in Rubble, and a Raze is going to rotate and hold God, and Viper's gonna rotate to help Seed and Waterfall, and FaZe gonna go Heaven on B, and then that'll be our defensive setup. So like this, and then you have our Omen there. Okay, so this is going to be our Omen C setup. So this is if we want a stronger C hold and we want info on B. So we'll have our Omen here. He'll throw the one way for us. Or the deep smoke. I think the deep smoke is probably better. That's what Fnatic did. FaZe gonna eye Rubble like this. So they have to peek to break the eye. Viper's gonna molly this again. Raze is gonna boombot. So then when they peek out of the molly, they have to shoot them boombot first. Raze is gonna push with this. FaZe also gonna push with the Raze. And they're both gonna rotate B off info, or if there's nobody there, you just go B. Coach is gonna move to C, and then our setup is gonna look like this. And then they can help fight A again with Fade Dog. Raze is gonna be the main rotator throughout the defense. So okay, so this is going to be our anti-A hold. Basically, if we know they have a strong A, we could just use this setup. Based on the eye early, Viper's gonna molly this, and Omen is going to either smoke deep A or shallow A, or he can just hold his smokes. There's gonna be the Viper wall, Raze is gonna be waterfall, Omen's gonna be here. If they go A, we can again use the Omen blind to help fight, or we can just hold to anchor. FaZe is gonna be the one to rotate to B if Raze goes C. And after this, Raze can just go C, and Killjoy can play site. Pretty easy setups. If they have ults, you can group up like this to retake B, or you can double up here to get door, and be retake like this. Either way, you should be with somebody when you retake. Makes retakes a lot easier, and B is really easy to retake on. I'm gonna be doing that a lot.